everybody a welcome in. Let's head over to St. Petersburg, Florida, where a little 2-year-old Taylen Mosley went missing after his mother, 20-year-old Pashun Jeffery, was found deceased in their apartment. And now, an unfortunate, a very sad finding. Last night they found Taylen Mosley's body inside the mouth of an alligator. His father is the person of interest. And with that, let's get into it. Before we get into this video, my thoughts and prayers go out to Pashun, Taylen, their family, and friends. What a horrific story. I am going to keep in my mind that maybe this little boy got out and somehow ended up in the mouth of an alligator. I can't imagine how. Taylen Mosley, the missing 2-year-old who was the subject of a statewide Amber Alert, has been found deceased in an area near Dell Holmes Park. And now, the child's father, who has been identified as Thomas Mosley, will be arrested on 2 counts of first-degree murder in both Taylen Mosley and his mother, Pashun Jeffery's death. St. Petersburg Police Chief Anthony Holloway said that St. Pete police officers who had been in Dell Holmes Park all afternoon spotted an alligator with an object in its mouth. Detectives got closer to the gator, which was in Lake Maggiore, and fired 1 shot at the alligator. Once the alligator released the object, authorities said they retrieved a 2-year-old Taylen's body intact. Chief Holloway did confirm the gator died. Taylen's little body was found several miles from his home. Police said they are still working to confirm his cause of death. We didn't want to find him this way, but at least we can bring some closure to that family. Again, there are emotions up and down because as they are investigating, they were following up leads, and we were hoping we could find Taylen alive. Chief Holloway confirmed this in today's news conference of Friday, April 1st, 2023. He also said Pashun Jeffery, who was found deceased in her apartment at the Lincoln Shores apartment, had been stabbed multiple times. What on God's earth is wrong with people? Thomas Mosley was named a person of interest Friday morning. Police noted they did not believe the child was with him, and he refused to talk to detectives. Chief Holloway did say the father is still in the hospital and has asked for an attorney. He actually checked himself into the hospital the same day Pashun and Taylen went missing, with cuts on his hands and his arms. Let's jump into the timeline of events leading up to Taylen's Amber Alert. March 29th, 2023 at 5:20 p.m. Taylen and Pashun were last seen at this time with his grandmother at Lincoln Shore Apartments. March 29th at 8:30 p.m., a neighbor who came forward with this information the following day heard a commotion in Pashun's apartment, but it wasn't immediately reported to police. March 29th at 9:15 p.m., Taylen's father arrives at his own mother's home with cuts on his arms and hands. He admits himself into a hospital where he remained at the moment. Nothing in our investigation leads us to believe he is a victim. He said detectives do not know the origin of the wounds and are unsure if he lived at the apartment with Pashun and Taylen. On the morning of March 30th, 2023, Pashun's mom became suspicious, considering her daughter usually calls every morning. At 2:30 p.m. that day, Pashun's family contacts Lincoln Shores and requests a welfare check. The property manager entered the unit and found a very violent crime scene. Then the police were notified. During the investigation, detectives learned Pashun had a child, Taylen, who was missing. A media alert was released by St. Petersburg Police Department at 4:44 p.m. Officials reported Pashun's body was found that afternoon and her child was missing. At 5:30 p.m. that day, an Amber Alert was issued for Taylen. Police searched Pashun's car on Thursday, where it shows crime scene tape draped around a parking lot. The doors and trunks of her blue vehicle were open, with items sitting on the sidewalk behind it. Later in the afternoon, a dumpster was hauled away. Chief Holloway said surrounding agencies were brought in to assist for the search that has since been called off. Dive teams from St. Petersburg Fire Rescue and Clearwater Fire Rescue, Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, Aviation Unit, Manatee County Sheriff's Office K-9 team, along with detectives from FDLE and the FBI, were all involved. Police had originally organized a search party scheduled for Saturday at 8 a.m., which is today, and were asking volunteers that since has been called off since little Taylen's body has been found. To the chief's knowledge, Taylen's father did not have a criminal history. We want to talk to the father, he said. We want to know where Taylen is. If the father knows, we want him to tell us. The police chief declined to provide further details about the crime scene. That crime scene is very violent on the inside of the apartment, Chief Holloway said. We want to find Taylen. That's our main goal right now. We just want to make sure the child is safe. And unfortunately, the child was not safe, and he was found in the mouth of an alligator. How did that little boy end up in the mouth of an alligator? Unbelievable. These parents today really scare me. Absolutely just mind-blowing. The world is getting scarier and scarier every single day. May Pashun and Taylen rest in peace. Another senseless crime. And from here, we will have to see what happens with Taylen's father, Thomas Mosley. But with that, guys, it is a wrap. Everyone, thank you for coming in. Please make sure you click that like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications so you do not miss the next time we drop a video or go live. Everybody, have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.